In the bustling chaos of an international airport, an adventurous tabby cat named Whiskers found herself in a situation far beyond her wildest curiosity. Whiskers, with her sleek fur patterned in stripes of orange and white, was known in her neighborhood for her daring exploits and insatiable curiosity. On this particular day, Whiskers had followed her owner, a frequent traveler, to the airport. As her owner checked in at the terminal, Whiskers, unnoticed, slipped out of her carrier. She roamed freely, her green eyes wide with fascination at the flurry of activity around her. Passengers hurried to their gates, luggage carts zipped by, and the overhead announcements created a symphony of sounds that piqued her interest. In her exploration, Whiskers found her way to the tarmac, where airplanes stood like gigantic metal birds. The scent of aviation fuel and the roar of engines filled the air. She prowled around the massive landing gears, her whiskers twitching with excitement. Unbeknownst to her, she had wandered dangerously close to a plane about to take off. As ground crew members prepared the aircraft, Whiskers, seeking a warm place to rest, found a small, open compartment in the underbelly of the plane. She slipped inside, her body fitting perfectly in the snug space. The warmth and the gentle vibrations of the aircraft engine lulled her into a light nap. Moments later, the plane's engines roared to life, and the aircraft began to taxi towards the runway. Whiskers awoke with a start, her eyes wide with terror as the ground fell away beneath her. The vibrations intensified, and the noise became deafening. She clung to the inside of the compartment, her claws digging into the metal as the plane soared into the sky. Hours passed, and the cold of high altitude began to seep into her bones. Whiskers meowed pitifully, her cries drowned out by the roar of the engines. Her body shivered uncontrollably as she struggled to stay conscious. Back on the ground, Whiskers' owner was frantic. After searching the airport and reporting her missing cat to the authorities, she could only hope that Whiskers would be found safe. As the plane began its descent, Whiskers felt the change in pressure and temperature. The warmth returned slowly, and the vibrations lessened as the aircraft touched down. When the plane finally came to a stop, Whiskers was exhausted, but alive. Ground crew members discovered her during their routine checks, curled up and shivering, but otherwise unharmed. News of the stowaway cat quickly spread, and she was taken to a nearby veterinary clinic for a thorough examination. Reunited with her owner later that day, Whiskers was a little worse for wear but grateful to be back in familiar arms. The adventure had been harrowing, but it became a tale of caution and curiosity for all who heard it.